someone asked, is it true that someone big will adopt Litecoin for their services soon without mentioning any names?
I don't know. I don't have any insider information in terms of knowing that someone big is going to adopt Litecoin. Possible. Unfortunately, it's not something. And even if I did, I can't say anything. So, no. The answer is no. But I mean, well, I would expect that Litecoin will the ball has started rolling, and we'll get more and more bigger names adopting Litecoin. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as much as your viewers.
What is up, everybody? Crypto Hedge here with a quick live stream update. This is going to be a quick live stream update because I don't have my my laptop charger. I'm on 40% on my computer right now. And yeah, once my computer runs out, and it seems to drain pretty quickly during live streams, it's going to be over. But I just wanted to tune in, say what's up to everybody. It's been a pretty interesting day today. We saw Bitcoin fall down. I did tweet about it. I tweeted about it. I said, I was like, I can't wait to buy that cheap Bitcoin. And yeah, so I haven't bought back Bitcoin yet, but I did get back in my positions with Litecoin. I bought that dip, but I did tweet about it. I know that everyone in the Crypto Campus private group, is getting these updates as well. But yeah, Bitcoin did fall. It was going upwards of like $4,400, and then it fell down. So yeah, this is a funny tweet. But yeah, so I was expecting Bitcoin to drop down, very low volume. It broke the uptrend line, and then it decided to fall. Is Bitcoin going to continue to fall? I'm not really sure yet because I haven't checked the charts. I'm literally just tuning in off of spontaneously. So, but I did get back into Litecoin. Litecoin did a nice jump just probably less than an hour ago. So I'm watching that closely. My Litecoin forecast, if we go over to that real quick, it's getting spicy. It did pump off that uptrend line. So I don't know if it's going to continue to go down. I don't know if this is a temporary pump, but I had a nice swing with Litecoin, and I picked it up, and I think I'm just going to be hodling for right now. So I don't even have stop losses set. I'm just hodling. So I literally just picked up that Litecoin right before this live stream. So and now it's maybe gonna go up a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm gonna check out the chat box before we get started, and then we're gonna move on to the good stuff. What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Hedge, loved your classic Southern accent on the Crypto News voicemail. LMAO, for real. I know, I did call the Crypto News voicemail. I thought it was funny. I got a good giggle out of it. So, what is considered a good amount of Litecoin? I mean, everyone has a different sized bag, so I couldn't really answer that for you. What's up, Javier? It's nice to have you. I'm going to be adding some moderators because we need some moderators. As you guys can see, I'm at the office right now. I'm not at home. So I told you guys, I don't have my computer charger, so I'm on 37%. So we got to make this quick, guys. And you guys, I don't know if Mills is in the house, but the scary head is here. You guys can see the scary head over there. That's the real Litecoin God. I'm the Litecoin Jesus, but that's the Litecoin God over there. Oh, it's getting spicy, guys. It's getting spicy. We got to see what Litecoin's going to do, because I'm not even sure what Litecoin's going to do. We're going to look at the charts briefly, too. But there's been some FUD. There's been some good stuff. People are saying that in the mainstream media, and we talked about it in my last live stream, I was saying that, if Bitcoin becomes bullish, it will hit $6,000 in a shockingly short period of time. And now you've got mainstream media talking about that, too, saying that it's going to potentially go to $6,000 by the end of 2017. So it's funny. I think CNBC is copying me. I don't know about you. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. CNBC is not watching my live streams. Hopefully not. I don't know. But yeah, so Vertcoin was pumping today. Ripple was pumping today. All of my bags were pumping today, except for XEM or NEEM. I don't even know how to pronounce it. That coin is still sitting at the bottom, but I think it'll be turning it around relatively soon. There's a few other coins out there that are going to be picking up some steam relatively soon. So I'm glad Vertcoin pumped today. I mean, Vertcoin really took off. And I haven't even swung my Vertcoin. I haven't been doing anything with my Vertcoin. I literally have it in cold storage, and I'm not swinging it, trading it, or anything. I'm literally holding it. So that's how I feel about Vertcoin. I do swing some of my other bags from here, sometimes with like Bitcoin or Litecoin, but Vertcoin, I haven't pulled the trigger on that one yet. And then, I have Ripple. And I'm going long on Ripple. Long on Ripple. I don't plan on selling it for a good while, so hopefully that stays put and I don't have to freak out too much. But Boza, what's up, Boza? I thought LTC would go to 48 to 49, but man, this recent pump was serious. I told you guys in the last live stream, it's titled now my top picks for October, but I said, it could pump, it could reverse at 52 or reverse at 50, and it looks like it reversed at 50 for now. We'll see how long it holds up. We know that Litecoin usually follows Bitcoin pretty precisely, so if Bitcoin decides to continue to fall, we're going to see that ratio fall for Litecoin as well. Maybe the Bitcoin to Litecoin pair will go up, but the USD value will go down if Bitcoin decides to continue to go down. There was a large sell wall for Bitcoin. It was like a 100 Bitcoin wall. That's probably it right there getting eaten up. So I don't know if Bitcoin's going to reverse right now. It was interesting to see Litecoin pump up pretty fast on the 15-minute. You can see it right here. So we might see a temporary pump up, temporary bull run. You can see right here, Litecoin started to reverse pretty heavily. So I don't know if Bitcoin is going to reverse yet or not, but that $100 Bitcoin wall is getting eaten up pretty quickly. But we're going to look at the charts real quick. I'm going to check out the chat box one more time real quick. We've got Jamie Dimon talking more crap again. He's juicing the FUD. And I'm over here, and I'm still very bullish. And it looks like the mainstream media is bullish as well, thinking that we're going to see a $6,000 Bitcoin. So there's going to be volatility on the way there, of course. Bitcoin's not just going to go to $6,000 like that. But that's if we do go bullish, and once we break out of that all-time high, I think $6,000 is going to be real soon. But until we break out of that all-time high with Bitcoin, I think that we'll see some volatility before we hit that range. So we could see a reversal at 42.15, we could see a reversal at 4,000, we could see a reversal at 3,500, 3,800, or lower. It depends. I couldn't tell you because I'm not a wizard. I'm not a secret spy. So secret crypto spy. So I think that things are still neutral. We got bearish and we could be reversing. I'm not sure. I haven't even looked at the charts. I'm literally just tuning in because I wanted to tune in before I left the office to say what's up to everybody. What's up, Ash? We haven't had you in the live stream in a while. It's nice to have you. That Charlie Lee love, your loyalty, bro. Oh man, I'm very loyal to the Lee. To the Lee. What do I think of Chainlink? I don't really think of Chainlink. I've heard of it. It's really cold in here. I'm like freezing. Been in Colombia. It's nice to have you, Ash. I haven't seen you in a while. F Jamie Dimon. I know Jamie Dimon has been running his mouth like crazy. Running. Trying to really juice that FUD. But we can see right here, this is a Cointelegraph article, despite potential forks and volatility, Bitcoin price eyeing $6,000 in 2017. Now we have the fork in November. I don't know if people are going to be afraid of it. I don't know if people are going to start selling off now and they're fearful, and we're just starting to see the beginning of this fork FUD. That could be a possibility, but I still am holding on to the fact that I think people are becoming immune to the forks and they're going to be less fearful of the forks. But we have institutional money coming in soon. We have Wall Street coming in soon. Goldman Sachs coming in soon. So there's a lot of money that's going to be coming into the game relatively soon. And I think we're obviously going to see volatility before we see that reversal. And when that reversal happens, it's going to be like a trampoline bounce, I think, once we have that reversal. And I really do think that since Bitcoin broke that uptrend line, it could be heading down a little bit. But I don't know. We got to check out the charts real quick too. So hard forking in November, people might be immune to it. Japan's power move. Japan is going to be coming in heavy. What is Japan's #1 altcoin? XEM, NEEM. So that's why I picked up a bag of that stuff. And they also have announcements and stuff that they're going to be doing this month as well of October. So that's exciting. And Vertcoin, man. Vertcoin is just blowing me away. I'm getting excited with the Vert. I'm getting excited. It's getting rowdy out there, and it's getting spicy. And I'm tasting the spice, guys. We can go look at Vertcoin real quick. I don't even have any trades for Vertcoin. People have been asking me if I'm going to do a trade with Vertcoin. No, I think that we'll look at it right here, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Man, it's so cold in here. Wish I wasn't this cold. So Vertcoin. Vertcoin has a lot of growth to come. I mean, we saw it wake up recently when I did the James Lovejoy interview, but I think that, and we saw another pump after that right here. But I think that we saw the reversal. We saw a double bounce right here, and Vertcoin is already starting to take off. So I think the sky is the limit right now for Vertcoin. I don't really have any targets for Vertcoin, but I think that it's going to either consolidate around here. We could see a reversal, but there's no confirmation of that right now. But I mean, really the target right now for Vertcoin would be at this high, for me at least, but I'm not swinging it like I said. But we could see a reversal, or we can consolidate for a little while here. I mean, Vertcoin's $1.11 right now. When we first started talking about it, and I told you guys I picked up my Vertcoin for the first time, it was 43 cents. So everyone should be pretty happy. And I think that Vertcoin is one of those coins that is just going to explode. So I wouldn't want to miss that explosion trying to swing trade it by the week or something like that. So that's why I'm not trading my Vertcoin. I'm mining it 24/7, which is very exciting. I just picked up 5 more GPU cards. 1080 Ti's, so I'm excited for those to be coming in the mail. I'm still waiting for my Antminer D3 to come in from Mr. Bitmain, Jihan Wu over there. So hopefully that comes in November. So I'll be mining Litecoin. I'll be mining more Vertcoin than I'm already mining right now, which I'm excited about. And I think that my profitability rating is just going to keep going up for Vertcoin. We have the halving in December, slam packed roadmap, atomic swaps. I think the price is just going to go up from here. So that's exciting stuff, but not really a lot of FUD with Bitcoin. Obviously, we're seeing some bullish stuff with Bitcoin right now. $6,000 by the end of the year. Going to be some volatility. Even right here with the CNBC article, people are saying $6,000 by the end of the year as well. But brace for volatility. So there could be volatility, and I think that there's going to be volatility. We had a massive run this year with Bitcoin, and I think it has to cool down a little bit. But who knows? I mean, I'm just not a wizard. That's all I got to say. And we obviously broke the uptrend line. So we're more bearish right now than we are bullish according to the analysis. But we could reverse at any moment because we can look right here. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys what's up. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. Well, Litecoin, guys, man. Litecoin. We have the 39-day forecast. I told you guys the first target is going to be extended by no more than 10 days for me. That's what I'm looking at. So hopefully, we start picking up some steam relatively soon for some lighty. But we're gonna go over to the Bitcoin chart real quick, and then I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. Bitcoin USD. I'm trading against Bitcoin on my Ripple holdings. I'm not really concerned about the USD pair. I'm just trading it against Bitcoin and also with my XEM as well. But my bags are slim at the moment. They are slim. Oh, we need to get to we're going to go to the 4 hour. 4 hour, here we go. What's up, everybody in the chat box? I'm not looking at the chat box right now. I don't know how many people we have tuning in. How many people do we have tuning in? We have 120 people tuning in right now. Make sure to smash that like button. And make sure to follow me on Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter, so I'm not always going to be able to do a live stream, so I'm usually giving updates on Twitter. So my Twitter handle is @CryptoHedge_guys. It's right here. I changed my avatar because everyone and their mother has my avatar picture as their profile picture on Twitter, and I don't need people thinking that's me on Twitter. So I changed it to a picture of me. I'm actually wearing that same exact shirt right now in my avatar picture. That's kind of funny. But make sure to follow me on Twitter. It's @CryptoHend_. And we also have a private trading group, and also it's educational. So we're going to be doing courses soon once the website is finished. And you can DM me about that if you'd like to join the private trading group. But let's get over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's looking spicy. We're seeing a little bit of a jump right here on the 4-hour. By the way, guys, I'm still working off of a broken screen. I haven't gotten it fixed because I usually use multiple monitors. But where I'm looking at with Bitcoin right now, we can see we saw that heavy drop off right there. I think that we are in this zone right here. This would be a relatively comparable zone that we're in right now for Bitcoin. You can see that there's been fake outs. I would say it would be a bear trap for Bitcoin, and then it reverses. So that might be the case with Bitcoin. Obviously, we had the uptrend line right here that was broken, and we reversed down here, but we caught steam at that same location I was talking about. If you look right here, I'm on 23% battery. We have to make this quick. Right here. So you can see right here, that is a good way to put it. And then you can see right here, we reversed right there. So that could be a scenario off the charts. In this history right here, what I'm looking at, seeing the dip, reversal, and then pump up to a new all-time high, has happened multiple times this year for Bitcoin. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened again. So you guys can see right here, we saw the reversal, and then we saw the downtrend, temporary downtrend for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin could hit $4,000 and then totally boom up to the sky, or it can go down a little further, maybe like $3,800. But I don't think it's going to go much lower than that at the moment. I'm just not feeling it. So that would be a nice depiction of where we are. A lot of red today, a lot of bloodiness, but I sold at the high, and then I bought the dip, not for Bitcoin, but for Litecoin at the moment. And if I have to sell again my Litecoin, if it's going to swing lower, I will do that. I'm going to check it after this live stream. But yeah, guys, everything's looking okay. No panic zone for me. It's a no trade zone for me as well. I guess you could swing, but I think once we head up, it's heading up. So I think once we reverse, it's going to be a firm reversal. There might be some time to prepare for the reversal, but I think it's going to pan out to look like this. A lot of things have been pointing to this wave that we saw with Bitcoin right here. A lot of things. So I think that just for multiple reasons, I think that I could compare it to this pretty well, and see that it's following it precisely. So like I said, guys, we could see more blood on the streets before we start heading back up. I wouldn't be surprised. But I think Litecoin is going to be a good hedge for Bitcoin for people that get out of it. But the USD value might go down depending on Bitcoin's moves. But yes, I mean, if we look at the rest of the articles, we saw CNBC is not really spreading FUD anymore. $6,000 Bitcoin, and then what is this? Maximum disruption could be sending Bitcoin towards $4,000. Wow, I didn't even read. That's crazy. $4,000. That's funny. I did not even like read this article. So that's interesting. $4,000 is my first target right now for the master Bitcoin. But we'll see. I mean, many analysts change their analysis every single day. So I haven't seen anyone else's analysis yet, but I think there's either people that are very bearish or very bullish, one or the other. And I'm still very bullish. I think the dust will settle, and I think things will recover. So what is this one? Let's see. I'm so happy Ripple's doing fantastic. I'm happy I picked up Ripple at the bottom, literally at like 47 sats. So my Ripple's doing pretty nice. I'm on 20% battery on my computer. We gotta make this quick. BitThumb. Oh yeah, so BitThumb, which is the Korean exchange, they just started accepting or trading Zcash. So I haven't even seen if Zcash is blowing up right now, but I guess they're trading Zcash. I don't really know anything about Zcash. Some people like it, but I have actually no clue what it does or what it is. I've seen it multiple times, but it's kind of like Dash to me. I know all about Dash, but I don't have any of it. So maybe Zcash will pump up since it's on the Bithumb exchange. But I think a lot of coins in the future, near future, are going to be getting on the Bithumb exchange. So that's pretty good news for Zcash. And then JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon said that Bitcoin is not a Ponzi, it's air miles. So he's just slamming it again, slamming it and slamming it right here. Maybe if you want to choose another analogy rather than Ponzi, you can call it air miles, he told host Tom Keene. Jamie Dimon needs to chill out. He needs to chill out because Bitcoin's unstoppable. So, but yeah, guys, like I said, I'm still bullish. I think that there's going to be volatility, but in the end, we could see a $6,000 Bitcoin. And if I need to swing, I will. So I'll keep you guys updated on Twitter. Definitely. And all the people that are tuning in right now that are part of the private trading group, it's nice to have you guys here. And if you guys want to join, let me know. Crypto Hedge Willy Will looking to join your private group. I see you miners in the chat, so amazed. A bunch of us are doing events and meetups for mining crypto, giveaways for sponsors. So what's going to happen in 10 days with Litecoin? What do you mean by that? I couldn't tell you. I'm not a wizard. I'm not a wizard for Litecoin. We could see anything happen in the next 10 days, but I'm still following my forecast, although there will be volatility. But I think that Litecoin will test the highs, and I think Bitcoin will test the highs. But when Bitcoin tests the highs, we could see another retracement like we're seeing right now. I don't know. I'm just not, I am not a median or psychic, okay? So I don't have Regal coin, so that's that. What's up? Zcash is sketchy, but ZK Snarks technology is legit. Zcash is the best anonymous altcoin. Extra fiat waiting for the dip. I have extra fiat waiting for the dip too. I didn't buy my entire holdings back of Litecoin. I just bought a portion, incremental buys. So that's how I feel. I'm feeling it. Volume is picking up with salt. I don't have any salt. I know that it's like a lender coin or something like that, but I don't have any of it. People are asking for time frame. You guys got to get into the private trading group if you're going to ask like multiple questions like that. But like I said, guys, I am, still following my Litecoin forecast. And I think that within 10 days from it, I think that we should be starting to see some upwards movement. Same with Bitcoin. I think I'm really feeling a reversal at 4,000. I'm really feeling that. So if we see a reversal at 4,000, Litecoin to USD, I think it could go down to like maybe $47, $48 or maybe $47, $48. I don't think it's going to hit the low again. Hopefully not. We'll see. But this is just a quick update, guys. This is just a quick update. Thought I'd tune in, see everybody that's coming into the live stream. Do I like Lisk? I like Lisk, but has been not doing that well. I think once the rebranding happens, we'll see a pump up with Lisk, but it hasn't been doing too well. It had a really extended bullish pennant, and it just fell right out of it. So I'm not mad at Jamie Dimon. I was happy to BTFD. Oh yeah. Everything's priced in right now, but we could still see some selling off because you got to think about it. We broke an uptrend line, pretty significant uptrend line. It was the first uptrend line that we broke, and then there was a second one. So let's see if my computer will bear with me and allow me to show you guys what I'm talking about. Maybe it'll let me. I'm not even sure. So Bitcoin broke this uptrend right here. You guys can see that for yourselves. And it also broke right here, which was a smaller right there. So we're still falling, but I see a reversal around this level currently. And I've seen it at this level for like the past week and a half, maybe 2 weeks for Bitcoin. So what's going on here? All right, so I'll show you guys where I think my computer's acting up. So if this live stream disconnects, it's gonna be the end of it. But I see a reversal around, not 41.86, around 4,000. Now, keep in mind, we could be reversing right now. There's a possibility, could be kind of like what happened here. So we could be seeing a reversal right now, but it's not confirmed, especially if you look at the indicators. There's no confirmation that we're reversing right now. Zip, none. So we've fallen out of multiple rising wedges. We've fallen out of multiple uptrends. We could even see a $3,500 Bitcoin. But I think soon enough, I think within a few days, we should start moving back up. If we don't see a $4,000 Bitcoin in a few days, I think we'll be moving back up personally. That's just my take on it. So I'm watching it closely. We are definitely in specific times, a precise time right now to see upward movement. We failed to see that yesterday. Low volume. What's up with this low volume, guys? We need more volume. But I'm still bullish, and I'm not going to change that. And my LTC forecast is still the same. So what's up, guys? I'm going to be tuning out soon. I'm on 13% on my computer, so done. I think it'll bottom at 4K. Tone Base thinks it will bottom at 4.1K. Yeah, I'm thinking 4K too. A bottom at 4K. Hey, what the heck? I mean, I sold at the top of the recent pump, so I'm still waiting back, sitting mighty fine to pick up my Bitcoin and the rest of my Litecoin. So for the next run up. What's up, Boza? What's up, Paul? It's nice to have you. I don't have any OMG right now. Looked like a Head and Shoulders. For which coin did it look like a Head and Shoulders? Litecoin will smash Bitcoin on a percentage basis based gains over the next 3 years. I like how you think. I'd always love that. You guys know that I'm like the Litecoin fanatic. Out of any coin, I'm the Litecoin fanatic. I literally hate the fundamentals of Ripple, but I'm already like, 15% plus profit right now on my Ripple. I bought it at like 47 sats. Of course I'm gonna pick that puppy up and make some money and put it back in my Litecoin, pick up some Lighty. You have a good knack for cryptos, but put your ego in check. That's pretty lame. You have to have a private group. Well, if you guys want to be, the private group is extremely cheap. It's 0.01 Bitcoin a month, and we're doing education. We're focusing on education and also calls. So I think it would be best for people to join that, because I do get DMs around the clock with people asking questions. What about this? What about that? What about that? What about that? And I don't answer half of them because, number one, they come in so quickly, and I just don't have the time on my hands. I have a full-time job during the daytime, and I have, now I'm trying to be able to do the Crypto Campus Club, like half of my job space to be able to do that, and then do my real estate stuff on, the other half. So shout out to Tone Vase, told you so, Tone. What's your immediate future take on Litecoin? My immediate future right now is that Litecoin is going to follow Bitcoin wherever it goes. Point blank, period. When it comes to the USD pair, I think that when Bitcoin falls, the Litecoin BTC ratio will pump up. I think not that much though. I mean, my Ripple's doing better than Litecoin right now, and also my Vertcoin, which I have not traded. So, how do I feel about Cardona? I don't know what Cardona is. That a name or a coin? You can call a coin Alejandro now, and it's gonna pump up and get $3 million on their ICO or more. So, Rick Peterson said, "I'm in that group, by the way, very useful for me." Thank you, Rick. Rick is a very loyal follower of mine. I appreciate that, Rick. But yeah, guys. So I'm looking at this closely. We had a Head and Shoulders pattern form on Bitcoin. You can see it right there. I'm not gonna draw it out. But we had a Head and Shoulders pattern. We broke the neckline, fell down. Haven't fallen down that much. So I think that we should be able to see a $4,000 Bitcoin before maybe a skyrocket past the all-time high, or we can test it and retrace a little bit before booming up to the sky. So that's what I'm feeling. Cardona is a new blockchain. I don't know. I haven't heard of it. So maybe I'll look at it eventually. Slick Rick. We've got Ash. We've got Slick Risk. We've got Anthony in the house. What's up, Anthony? Danny from the blockchain. Danny's in the house. We've got a lot of the loyal crypto hedgers, the crypto hedge family in the house. I'm on 9% battery on my computer. I'm literally going to live stream until it runs out of battery. Outlook on NEO, I think NEO is going to retrace a little bit before we start pumping back up. I looked at NEO earlier today. We can check it out maybe if my computer lets me. My computer gets slow. MacBooks get slow when they're on low battery. That's just how they are. They like freeze up and stuff. But I think NEO is going to retrace quite a bit. I don't know how far it will go. It has been falling heavy, but we did break the trend. Definitely broke the trend. Right there, you guys can see that. That's a pretty heavy break, no bueno. But I think that it'll eventually catch ground, whether it has to double bottom or not. I think it'll catch ground and start moving back up. I think it's the third wave that it's moving into, so I'm not too worried about NEO. I did swing it. My bags are pretty slim right now. I did say that in the crypto campus group, but my bags are slim, and a lot of things have fallen because of Bitcoin's moves as of lately. But y'all know the Vertcoin's up, and I talked about Ripple literally when it was 47 sats. I think it was like a day ago. So hopefully you guys were able to get into that trade. I still have my XEM. I'm waiting for XEM to wake up, the Japan altcoin. So hopefully that starts to wake up. So the hedge bangers are here. I did not fix my MacBook screen because I use it on I plug it into multiple monitors all the time, so I just haven't even really thought of replacing it. I do need to replace the screen because it's really annoying. Need to get that done. China will be back in no time. I'm 7%. I think Litecoin will hit 110, 130 by year end. That's a good perspective on Litecoin. I think it'll hit 110, 130 dollars by the end of the year, possibly upwards of almost $200. Is what I'm still sticking to that $200, man. Mohammed, you've asked the same question like 5 times on what's going to happen in the next 10 days. I think I'm still following my Litecoin forecast, and I think that it will recover, and I think we should start seeing upward movement. I think Bitcoin's going to bounce at 4,000 most likely, and if it bounces at 4,000, that would equate for Litecoin to be bouncing at around $50, maybe $49, or yeah, maybe $49, $48, and then we'll be moving back up. And I think that'll happen within a week is what I'm thinking. So that's my answer to you. I am not a wizard. No problem, Mohammed. That's my thoughts. Hopefully you got that. Will alt sell off before Bitcoin gold fork, or will they keep up with Bitcoin? Well, I think that people are becoming immune to the forks, and I think people will probably buy Bitcoin right before the fork happens to get some free money or whatever. So I don't know how it's going to pan out. I just think people are immune to it. I don't think people care. I think the main chain is always going to be, stronger and stronger, especially the more forks they do. That's what I think personally. So I believe so. I don't have any game with Swift to use smart contracts. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if XRP, a competitor, Link looks like a competitor for XRP. I don't think XRP has any competitors right now. Maybe there is. I just don't follow the ICO crap. I just don't do that. I'm not the person. There might be some, I looked at the Kick ICO. That one looks pretty good, but a lot of them, 99% of them, I don't even look at because I focus on the big cap coins to be doing some big trades. Got a dip. Great show, Hedge. Thank you for tuning in. Ash, I'm going to be tuning out soon too. I have 4% on my computer. So why use Binance if China hates crypto? I don't use Binance. I'm in America, so I don't think I can make a Binance account. Any thoughts on PayPal? I've never heard of PayPal. Wow, they had PiCoin. Now they have PayPal. Wow. That's so funny. How's PiCoin doing? I don't know if anyone got into that. That is a TV behind me playing an aquarium. It's an aquarium. Dragon Chain coin. Wow. Dragon Chain. Wow. There's a lot of coins out there. Everyone. Next is PayPal. PayPal. They need to make like Dr. Seuss coin. There's so many coins that they need to make. They need to get on their game. There's not enough ICOs out there, guys. No problem, John. I'm on 4%. I'm about to tune out, guys. This is just a quick live stream. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Just checking in with the Hedge family. Dragon Coin's going to be the biggest pump and dump in history, I think. I don't know if it's going to be. I don't know. But I'm excited, and Bitcoin seems to be holding ground at 42.15, a little over 4,200. We'll see what happens with that. Danielle should be a mod. I'll make Danielle a mod. I thought the moderators could make moderators. I didn't know that. So I have to make all the mods individually. They're gonna make a tomato coin, sugar coin, corn coin. There's not enough people making ICOs. How many do we have? 800 of them now? 800 coins? We need to have like 10,000 coins. Come on, guys. Let's keep pumping out those pump and dump coins. It's getting spicy. My computer's freezing up. I can't even add her as a moderator. But I'll add her maybe next time. Hopefully. My computer's just freezing up. I'm surprised I'm even connected to the live stream still. Backed by Disney. That's funny. Alright, I'm making Danielle a moderator right now. I'm on 3%. Oh, getting crazy. Alright, I made Danielle a moderator. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. It's @CryptoHedge_. I'm very active on there if I'm not doing a live stream. Alright, guys, I'm going to be tuning out now. Take care. Stay profitable. Stay in your game. Hit me up on Twitter